This is Beaty-Coffey of the Ministry of Uncovered No More. Being that I deal with runestones, I believe it is a good idea for me, after the blog article that I just posted on my We the People blog, to set something straight. This is for my personal life and my ministerial life. I had a breakthrough yesterday after doing a lot of work, and today after going to the church that I'm a member of. And though the situational aspects of those two happenings, those two breakthroughs, looks different, it is the same one. It's just in different zones. Indeed, I posted a blog article last night. Took a lot of work. And it had to do with a letter that Robert Browning wrote to Elizabeth Barrett. And now I'm carrying several different runestone books. I'll just cut to the chase here. It's archangels, including myself and the king. So I have decided today, since I had the breakthrough today, and it is an in real life blog article calling the Republican Party into repentance, because evidently I have not listened to it yet, and I may not, because I'm mad, and I just don't even. I trust the accounts that I watch on Twitter. Evidently, Donald Trump is calling for the eradication of the Constitution, which is bullshit. Yeah, I've been hard on the Constitution, but that's because of people like him. Now, it was over 200 years ago that George Mason didn't sign the Constitution with very good reason. Donald Trump is way over the top criminal when it comes to that. So, he's just being completely insane. He's just completely insane. He has no idea what this country needs. And he's just somebody who garners support for whatever the Republican Party thinks they're doing. I can tell you what they're doing. But I'm not here to do that. I'm not going to be their spokesperson. I've been trying for a long time to get out of being a spokesperson for the Christian church, much less the Republican Party. And that's why the blog article on We the People, is that We the People? I put that blog article on. Yeah, We the People. I think it's wethepeople1.wordpress.com. And it's in a church building, and I took a stand with another archangel who has to remain completely parody wherever he is to protect me. So there's several of them in the United States. They have made their presence known on Twitter, and they protect me. I don't have to do that. Well, the king has made himself known on Twitter about as much as he's going to be able to, and keep us all, Tribe Judah, safe. So that's cool. So I'm not going into the buildings anymore. But I am going to go to church on Sunday. And my church is different than your church, Republican Party. My church is coffee shops and, hell, it can be HEB. I can pull a church service anywhere I want. People are really open to kindness. Dadgum. Ain't no use in sitting in a pew hearing the same messages over and over when it comes to love never fails and going to church. Excuse me, there's an ambulance coming, and I'm thinking we gotta see what's up here. Okay. So, I have quit going to church a long time, but see, I'm not quitting going to church. I ain't pitching a fucking fit and saying I'm not going to church. What I'm doing, I'm a member. I saw a breakthrough. I'm going to keep that article pinned for just a little while on that one. And I'm going to keep moving. I keep hearing someone tell me, you need to catch up in your poetry work and in your work. You've been ministering so much. And thank you, by the way, for ministering so much. And you're welcome. Thank you. That's Tribe Judah I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, we can talk to each other. That's the same thing that a lot of people, Great Spirit speaks to them and whatever. So, if you want to be able to be like me and admit that, hey, I can understand other people in the spirit, just practice. When people keep using you and hating on you, just understand that's normal for people that are like us, but stay kind. I've failed at that sometimes because I have had people try me every which fucking way. Stay kind. And I'm back to that. And I've been kind most of the time. But when it came to what was going on in my life, people got ugly. So I could be destroyed today if I had given in to the ugliness. That's just the long and short of it. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a fucking rat's ass about that. And that's their problem. I did not promote this kind of behavior that I'm actually on the tail end of. I didn't promote this kind of behavior, never did. And so it's not my issue. It's time for me to step away from the Christian church buildings for a little while. Now, again, I'm not pitching a fit and walking out, getting all negative. There's good and there's bad in those churches. It's everywhere. Excuse me. So, but don't think I'm going to quit going to church. But I'm going to go to church my way. And my way's a new way. So are you coming with me? Because I throw pagan circles. See, I was an atheist this morning, getting the breakthrough I got. That's pinned. I was an atheist and even took communion with him. I don't have a problem doing that. I don't care what I am. I know who he is, the king. I know who they are, other archangels. I know who my family is, and I know myself. And that's pretty much enough for me right now. So there was a family man that just walked by with a teenage daughter and a younger son with a tie-dye shirt on. And the dad has long hair. And my dad was always the traditional Christian dad look. And I just wonder what it's like to have a dad that has long hair. I think that's really, really cool. That's what I want to be, is random for a little while. So, will I go back? I hope so. I sincerely hope so. I don't want to go alone. I hope someday, even if I'm 100 years old, that I won't be alone and that I will walk back into my church. Let's hope it's still there. And it may be sooner than that. I don't have a problem with the people that I have been with all my life. I don't know what happened. My love remains. My love remains. And that I know. So, I told Curtis when I was telling him that I've made this decision today, I'm tired of people playing games. And that's the biggest thing. And my mom did it. And I don't have a lot of people in my life that don't just play games. I guess we're in a society where everybody has their brand of how to live. And they need to feel right in that. But if you were to go check out the article that I just put up and everything, you would understand that there is right and wrong. And the grand old party, the Republican Party, is not on the correct side. And I'm the woman that has in this car right now, in my book bag, the Constitution of the United States. It's going on We the People with runes and artwork. So, Donald Trump, go fuck yourself. You're the one that needs to leave, not the Constitution. Many of us have upheld it despite what people have done. And we're not going anywhere. So, all of you Republicans, go fuck yourself. Calling for the Constitution to be pulled down is playing with people's lives and sacrifices. And we've seen enough of that in social media. So, go fuck yourself. This is Beaty-Coffey of the Ministry of Uncovered Knowledge.